Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zymax, and I'm your chief show attendant. On behalf of the two hosts and the rest of the crew, welcome aboard Weird Wednesday Flight number 13, non-stop, from your current location to parts unknown. Our flight will be at about 2 hours, and we'll be flying at the speed of sound. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position, and that your seatbelt is currently fastened. Enjoy the ride.
What's happening, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Weird Wednesday. Once again, it's getting weirder every week. How's everybody doing? How you doing tonight, Jamie?
I'm actually doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty
Pretty good.
How about yourself?
I'm going batshit crazy, but I'm doing pretty good. You know, people coming in the chat. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah. Is this the first one since Thanksgiving already? Or
I don't know. Is it? I'm confused.
I don't know.
I think it is. Yeah, because last week we did it on Wednesday and Thursday was Thanksgiving, and yeah. Wow,
That
time
feels like weeks ago already, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's gonna be Christmas soon. Oh, Joe.
Now it's March. You just threw us into March.
Yep.
As soon as December's over, it's March.
Well, I know it's like cold as Frosty's balls here tonight, and I'm done with winter already. We've had 2 days of cold weather, and that's plenty for me. It can go back to 80, and I'd be fine.
That made me think of ball check.
Yeah. The older I get, the more I hate winter. I'm still wearing.
Because your bones, or you're just grumpy?
Everything. I'm still wearing my mask.
Dude, and you live in Florida.
I know.
Where are you going to go?
I know. That's the problem. Further south? I don't know. No, I can deal with it, you know. It's supposed to be like 70 tomorrow, so that's tolerable. 40s, no.
Oh, it's 40 here all the time.
And lower? No. Come on. Sunny Florida, it's like yeah, it was chilly. And speaking of chilly, I don't know what it has anything to do with chili, but Debbie's the birthday girl. Today's her birthday. So happy birthday to Debbie.
Shmuley?
Yep.
Happy birthday, Debbie. I did not know that. Oh my goodness.
Yep. I was standing in Debbie's backyard yesterday.
And Zach's got a special cigar for tonight's show. I'll probably say it wrong.
Padron.
Padron number 90.
You had a good birthday so far, Debbie? Hey, stop that. What the hell's going on? I don't know. So yeah, it's been, I don't know. It's been a hectic, like crazy week for me. Has it been crazy for everybody? Every week seems to get weirder. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we woke up to the water heater blowing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's never fun. Yeah.
No coffee.
Oh, no, that's just no, that can't happen.
What happened?
Oh, it happened.
Oh, it happened.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool. No. See, I'm like, when there's no coffee, I'm like, oh, hell no. I just get in the car and I go up to the gas station and get coffee there.
But the water heater was exploding.
Yeah. Man, you know.
Oh, yeah, and Lori's house is leaking too. She's got a leaky porch that she's getting done, I think, Friday.
Mm.
And 2021 is not going to be any different or better.
No, it's just going to be.
It's going to be worse.
The shit show continues.
They wanted us comfortable the first time around to get accustomed to.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, no. Yeah, 2022 can blow.
What are you going to do?
Oh, but today's date is 12/02/20. I looked that up today in angel numbers. It does have some significant meaning.
Yeah. Yeah, when I make coffee every morning, and I make 3 different brews of coffee. I make my own, and then I make coffee for 2 other people, and that has to be different. And so yeah, my first thing in the morning, sometimes I talk to Jamie and I'm in the morning and I'm just like, she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to make coffee. I'm shooting it intravenously. I don't drink a ton of coffee. I usually have one or 2 big cups in the morning, and that's about it. But man, I probably could say I'm addicted to coffee.
Addicted.
I'm addicted to coffee.
I don't remember the rest of the joke, but the punchline was addicted. What's the time? It's time to get ill. It's 9:13.
It looks like it was James.
Oh, it would have been 12:12 for you a second ago.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Now it's 12:13.
12:12. That's been coming up a lot lately too. What's that?
I said happy birthday to Janice too. It was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Janice. I know my excitement comes off as like psychotic. But
I am a little psychotic. Krampus is the 5th. If and how do we celebrate? Run from the Krampus if you're a bad kid.
what's Krampus bait? A kid on a string?
What's that?
What would Krampus bait be if we wanted to catch a Krampus?
Oh, I don't know. There's plenty of bratty little kids to throw out there. Tie them on the end of a rope, like
A
you know.
creepy doll? One of
Yeah.
those creepy, like, shadow dolls or something?
I see a kid on the end of a rope, like they had that goat in Jurassic Park.
Oh, God.
Trying to bait the giant raptor.
I had to get my snake out of a dishwasher hole. Like, you know where the latch goes in?
Yeah.
So your dishwasher, and you close it. He wouldn't come out. And so I don't really like to talk about it, but I kind of put a mouse on a string like that. He came out.
Yeah.
Eventually. Hello, Cecilia.
A good chocolate coffee. Yeah, I know. Those are kind of hard to find. I'm not a whole lot of flavored coffee guy. I like coffee. I remember I went to this fancy little coffee shop a long time ago. I think I told this story, but I was like, yeah, I would like a coffee. And she was like, what flavor would you like? And I'm like, coffee? Yeah, but I mean, what flavor coffee would you like? And I'm like, coffee flavor? She's like, you're the first person that's just asked for plain coffee here. I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm in the wrong store.
Like, that's really funny. Give me a goddamn cup of fucking coffee.
Cup of coffee. Yeah, I ended up buying a magnet for my refrigerator that night that now I can't say it, remember it, even though I've seen it like a million times. But it's like, can I just get a plain coffee? Something like that.
So it's gold.
Yeah, Debbie and me sat there and shot the shit for a while the other day.
I won't support Starbucks no more. God damn it, see, I just
Did it again.
Yeah, I stopped wanting to support Starbucks way back when 15 years, I don't know, we were doing some sort of, I think it was around 9/11, and they wouldn't give soldiers or anybody free coffee. And they were giving other people free coffee, like paramedic, you know, first responders, this and that, but they didn't want to give it to the military. So I was like, Starbucks will never buy a coffee from you again.
Yeah, we gotta hit the fort. Yeah, I don't deal with Starbucks either. When they put a big sign up in the one here that said no firearms allowed in our store, I was like, okay, I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts or somewhere else. I just make my coffee at home.
So anything weird going on in Florida?
Huh. Is that a loaded question? Florida's the king of weird stuff going on.
What's going on now?
Well, since you asked, what is going on? Let's see. Well, here's a strange one. There's a picture here. Let me see. Did I save this picture? I don't know. I'm in the wrong place to look. About looking in the place where the pictures are at. Here we go. There's this. That's a picture of a microwave, and it says, only for food use. Do not warm urine. How would you feel if you went in a store and on the microwave it said, only for food use, do not warm urine? Well, apparently that's real. Florida store owner bans customers from heating bagged urine in their microwave. A Jacksonville store's close proximity to a drug testing center resulted in the owner banning customers from using the microwave to warm urine stored in bags or containers. Parul Patel, owner of On the Fly convenience store on the corner of Phillips Highway and Shad Road in Jacksonville, Florida, told First Coast News, "We got sick and tired of people bringing their urine containers in here and warming them up in our microwave. They're just random people going to the drugs test center next door, and it's happening every day, and we're tired of it."
Why don't they tape it to their inner thigh like you're supposed to? So it's body temperature.
Just, it's like, really? It's like, I'm gonna warm my my nachos up, and wait a minute, there's a guy warming up a bag of urine. I think I'm gonna pass on the nachos.
If they even have a sign like that, I'd be like, not even want to be in the store. I'm like, what's up with the urine in this place? Like, and if you can't put in the mic, yeah, no.
Yeah. You know, this is why we can't have nice things. It's that same mentality, you know.
Even my clinic was right next door to a 7-Eleven, and they didn't have problems like that.
Well, this is Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy.
I know. I baffle myself constantly when I think sometimes Florida is crazier than California.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's I mean, crazy Californians, but shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Jeff would pee in empty Gatorade bottles all the time, put in the back of the car. See like a limeade Gatorade back there. Don't drink it. Don't drink it. Then he would come home and go toss it. He'd be like, "Can you hand me my pee bottles?"
Oh yeah. I picked up a plastic Pepsi bottle one time, and it's gonna make me puke even thinking about it. I took a sip of it, and I thought it was mine. It wasn't mine. It was my buddy's dip spit cup. So yeah, think about that in your mouth.
I was in high school, and we would go to Dunbar's Arcade all the time, and I was like a freshman, sophomore, and I knew the security guards there, and I knew the guy that did all the games and stuff. So like they would put their card, because we came in so much, they'd put the cards in there and let's play for free. We hang out at the desk, and Doug, the video game guy, would spit all the time. And there's a big, or the other guy was spitting. No, yeah, the other guy was spitting. It was Starbucks, or not Starbucks, Snapple, the tea, the regular tea, in the plastic bottle. So he's sitting there spitting this much in the bottle, but kind of looked like the tea.
Yeah.
Doug comes up, he's running his mouth, all this crap, picks it up, thinks it's Kurt's, slams it, and as he's swallowing it, goes back out. It was the sickest thing I've ever seen. He slammed that whole thing.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's nauseating sounding. Yeah, I've done that.
Never get it out of my head.
Pick the party cup up and take a swig out of it, and there's like cigarette butts.
Cigarette butts, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all done that.
Well, moving a little further to South Florida, still Florida, an informal weekly, well, the headline was Pet Monkey Bites Boy at Carrabba's Restaurant in Stuart, Florida. Pet monkey at Carrabba's in Florida. An informal weekly event known as Monkey Mondays at Carrabba's Italian Grill in Stewart was canceled after an 8-year-old boy was bitten by one of 2 pet monkeys brought in by a local couple. According to the Miami Herald, the couple started the exotic pet-friendly tradition when they brought their 2 pet monkeys to eat outside on Carrabba's patio. Eventually, the waitstaff started calling the patrons' weekly routine as Monkey Mondays. However, those days are over after a 9-month-old Capuchin named Jojo bit an 8-year-old boy on the finger. Don't put your finger in the monkey's mouth, kid. See, this is what I told you. This is why freaking monkeys creep me out.
Rob,
You know, they do. I'm sorry. I have
they're cute.
They're cute, but they're just fucking weird.
So are people.
People are weirder. I agree. But, you know,
Tyson bit his Holyfield's ear off.
that's true. Okay, I'll come to that in a second. On July 16th, the Herald states Jojo the monkey's owners warned an 8-year-old boy and his father who were dining on the patio that the monkey was being hyper. The boy then insisted on petting the monkey, who was seated in a high chair at the table. When the boy returned to pet Jojo again later in the meal, the monkey turned around and bit him on the finger. Florida's Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission investigated the monkey owner's home, which they found to be a safe and adequate environment for the 5 monkeys that the couple owns. Remember that story? Yeah. You remember that one story, the lady that had the damn chimpanzee that ate the lady's face off? Just saying, monkeys freak me out. But the FWC did cite the owners for not having Jojo's rabies shot up to date. The owners say their veterinarian mistakenly told them that the rabies vaccine wasn't required, probably because the damn veterinarian was like, I ain't touching the damn monkey. They have since updated his rabies vaccine, the Herald reports. As for the Monkey Mondays, Carrabba's manager, Romana Cook, told the Herald that they are now canceled, and henceforth the restaurant patio will only be recognized for service dogs and ponies. Ponies? Well, there you have it. See, when we had Terry Lovelace on and he was talking about the weird alien shit going on in this house, and he woke up and there was monkey men in his room, that shit gave me nightmares.
Yeah, but we don't want to encourage the monkey herders that think, oh, monkeys are just horrible creatures that just eat your face off. So let's use them for all these experiments and stuff. And I want people to stop hurting the monkeys.
Well, yeah, I'm not for hurting the monkeys, but these damn monkeys need to stay in the damn jungle.
Yeah, the monkeys need to stay in the jungle. That's for sure.
Yep.
Exotic animals are not meant to be kept in your apartment. Russia is not meant to have tigers in their apartments.
Yeah, monkeys, man. I don't know. I told you my reoccurring dream that I used to have all the time was being chased by a damn gorilla.
Oh, yeah.
Giant monkey.
That's very large monkey.
Very large monkey.
That's a very large monkey.
Yeah, I don't know, weird thing. Some people are afraid of clowns. I'm not afraid of them. I can look at them and go, yeah, they're cool looking. They're cute. They're creepy as hell. Maybe it's because I watched Planet of the Apes too many times when I was a little kid. Get your stinking filthy hands off me, you dirty ape. I don't know. That's my weird thing is monkeys. They freak me out.
All right. Well, I accidentally sent myself the pictures that are in that slideshow rather than my screenshots of the actual articles. So we will hope this works. But, we're getting into December. And sometimes it's hard to find that perfect gift for somebody on your shopping list. Maybe something, got people that are hard to shop for. And 2020 has been a very strange year. So we have a list of 50 weird Christmas gifts, almost as bizarre as the year 2020. And there's 15 seconds between these I was supposed to talk. Okay.
You ready for me to start it?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
The first one is an elf costume for a bearded dragon. It's an age-old story. The family is enjoying the holidays, all decked in holiday gear, while the beloved bearded dragon gets left out in the cold. The travesty ends now, thanks to this elf costume, perfectly designed for the celebration-loving reptile in your life. And then we'll have a Santa pick-me-up. What looks wrong there? Dressing up as Santa is a tradition for many people, but this costume allows you to be Santa as well as somebody who has to deal with him awkwardly invading your personal space. Progress. Don't know how. Then we've got the Corgi Butt bottle opener. Corgi Butt is a trending gift item this year anyways. Who was it who said beer just tastes better when the bottle's open using an opener that looks like the butt of a corgi? No one. Figures. Then we've got a cocaine bear Christmas ornament.
Come on, play.
I have 15 seconds between each
There you
picture. Back in 1985, a black bear found and ate 15 million worth of cocaine in Kentucky. Now, this so-called cocaine bear can be remembered every holiday season. This ornament, true to its name, shows a bear looking very, very high. Merry Christmas. Think you go skiing? Then we've got Building Bricks Waffle Maker. If you're one of the millions of people who couldn't decide whether to eat waffles or Legos for breakfast, this waffle maker will be a godsend. It creates building blocks of different sizes, allowing you to make the waffle structure of your dreams. And then we've got the Pooping Flamingo. My daddy used to say, nothing says Christmas like a pooping flamingo. Me, not holiday cookies. Dad, no. Me, not seasonal music. Dad, ha. Me, what about a tree with decorations? Dad, get real. Pooping flamingos are the reason of the season. And then we've got fuck you COVID-19 sucker and strawberry.
Oh, it's got to be strawberry, right?
Although candy is a routine part of the holidays, an anti-COVID-19 sucker shows the middle finger might ordinarily seem a little out of place. Maybe, but maybe not in 2020. Then we've got the grumpy octopus. Stuffed animals are usually happy, but this is 2020. The rules have changed. That means snuggling with a grumpy octopus instead of a teddy bear. Those actually flip inside out. They're called mood things, whatever. And the other side's like a happy one, and you're supposed to like leave it out so like your boyfriend knows like what mood you are before he comes in. And then we've got face pillows. The problem with most pillows is they're so impersonal. Luckily, the face pillow will allow the recipient to enjoy a giant piece of bedroom upholstery with a giant face on it. It's a little scary. No comment. Then we've got a 2020 candle that smells like, guess it, a dumpster fire.
Yeah, there you go.
Most people won't deny that 2020 has really stunk. So why not honor that with a candle that smells like the dumpster fire the year has been? And then every woman on your list is going to want this. It's a very large bow headband. Wow, that's a really big bow on your head.
That is.
Thank you. I mean, that's a really big bow. Yes, it is. So is there anything else interesting about you besides that really large bow on your head? Not really. All right. Then there's the sexy elf costume. If you're one of those people who fantasize about the romantic goings-on in Santa's workshop, this sexy elf costume is perfect for role-playing. Work Winnies. The pandemic has created unique wardrobe problems for remote workers. What do you wear to a Zoom meeting that is comfy but still looks professional? Thanks to the Work Oneie, that challenge is solved. It's a onesie with a respectable shirt on top and comfy sweatpants below. Hopefully this will be allowed at offices when we go back. think it's got a butt flap so you can like go take care of business right quick and still look professional.
Party in the front, business in the back. I don't know.
Brutally honest 2020 tree ornaments. Christmas in 2020 is going to be different than years past, so why not add some ornaments that reflect the mood of the year using the most graphic language possible? Exactly. What do they say? Oh, fuck you 2020. A bin fire of a year. A flaming pile of shit. And I can't read the other one. So then we've got bad sweater bourbon. Why should ugly holiday sweaters be limited to sentient beings? This 4-year-old bourbon is spiked with holly spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, vanilla bean, and comes in its own ugly sweater. Drink up. Then we've got a light bulb that doubles as a flashlight. Granted, nobody sits on Santa's lap and asks for a light bulb, but this one is pretty cool. It doubles as a flashlight, and in a pinch, it can stay powered for 5 hours on its own, even if there's a blackout. Okay, duh. Ugly Christmas slippers. You need something to go with your ugly Christmas sweaters. Today's modern ugly holiday sweaters are designed to be in your face. These ugly Christmas slippers take a more subtle approach. Hope you like people staring at your feet. Oh, here's one. A cat DNA test. It's the cat kit. Why should DNA tests be limited to humans? The Base Paws DNA tests ends the human-centric bias by giving your cats a chance to explore their genetic roots. Hopefully you won't have a bunch of unexpected relatives popping out of the woodwork. And then we've got a dragon mask. Face masks are supposed to be utilitarian, but there's no reason why it can't be stylish. This very expensive dragon face mask will be perfect for the Game of Thrones loving status seeker in your life.
My video stopped at the cat.
I had a feeling because hold on.
Ass candles, vagina candles, dumpster fire candles. I don't know that I'd want to burn one of those in my house. Sometimes it smells like a dumpster fire anyways.
1 second.
Hey, but I know one thing. If nobody's ever tried that poopery, whatever it's called, that stuff works awesome.
For real?
Oh, yeah, for real.
I don't even know where my okay. Let me see. I think I have the pictures.
Can you share in them on your end? Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I just went in the store right before they closed, and it's people are crazy in the store too. It's like, I don't know. I know it gets, people getting nuts like with Christmas coming on and all that, but yeah, it's just like I saw people arguing in the store. And hey, guess what? They were on the toilet paper aisle.
I just sent you both bulks of the pictures, but I don't know.
Let me see if I can get them. Get them.
They're still in order. I think the folders were like.
Okay. Let's see if this works. Maybe. Maybe.
Find the article again.
Is that going to work?
Yep. Okay. When you get back in.
That's one of them fancy masks, a dragon mask.
I don't know how expensive they think that might be.
Can't be as much as the one mask I had on here a while back. But what was a Gucci mask or something that was like $1,000? You know you're a douche if you're wearing a Gucci mask that costs $1,000. I'm sorry.
You're king douche.
But hey, they're making them and they're selling them.
Okay. Almost there. Okay. The next is the Mega Mouth lip reading game.
Let's see, am I going the right way? There we go.
And this is a fun game to play with the family, but you may have to emphasize that the game is spelled MEGA and not MAJGA. Good luck. And then we've got the Stuffed Plague Doctor. Teddy bears are okay, but sometimes you just want to snuggle with a plague doctor, right? Please don't tell me I'm wrong.
Hey, Plague Doctor's kind of cool looking. And how fitting.
He kind of is.
Yeah. He could hang out on my desk.
Yeah. It's kind of, like to have later on. This is from the 2020.
We survived 2020.
Whoever writes these things are just as bad as the gifts. So now we've got a neckline groomer. Shaving the back of one's neck with a razor is not recommended, but the neckline groomer attempts to make it easier with the strap that attaches three safety blades to it. Truly cutting edge.
I guess I could see it working. I don't know. I don't see myself with a neck shaver though.
No.
I'm still voting for the Plague Doctor.
An LED smart mask. Face masks save lives, but they make communication difficult. The smart mask tries to remedy that by using LED lights that are supposed to mimic facial movements. It's not too perfect, but it's perfect for that TikTok video you've been planning.
It is weird. Like I was saying, I was just in the store, and I was talking to the cashier, and it's like this cute girl is the cashier, and then there's a girl bagging stuff, and they're talking and making jokes, but nobody with a freaking mask on. You lose the emotion on people's face, and you don't know if they're like smiling or laughing or have that resting bitch face or what. Yeah, 2020.
When I smile at people, though, because I make eye contact and I can see they're smiling back in the eyes, and people usually can tell I'm smiling.
Yeah.
But you lose a lot of that.
And I find it hard too, because I'm like sort of hard of hearing a little bit.
So you have to go to the lips.
Yeah. And without like seeing somebody talk, sometimes I'm like, huh, what?
You're like leaning forward, like.
Especially if they're talking, so they're like mumbling. They got like garble mouth.
Or like talking to me real late at night, and I'm just slurring. Moving on to the snowflake jumpsuit. Thanks to climate change, it may soon be too hot to wear ugly holiday sweaters in December? The answer, a stylish snowflake jumpsuit. Then we've got the combination showerhead musical speaker. Not what you think. Used to be that people sang in the shower, but thanks to the showerhead that includes Bluetooth, your shower now sings to you.
Hey, I like music in the shower.
I do too.
I could go for one of those.
But like, what type of? Oh, it's Bluetooth. Never mind. I was picturing like some generic pre-programmed something or other at first.
Yeah.
Then we've got a fragile leg lamp skater dress.
See, I dig this one because I've always wanted a full size leg lamp. I used to have a little miniature one, and hey, the leg lamp dress looks good on this girl too, so it's a win-win.
It does. Looking for something stylish for the Christmas Story fan in your life? This skater dress with fragile leg lamps will be treated as a major award for sure. And then we've got sushi chalk.
Must be from France. It says fragile.
Where did it say that? I saw fragile. You're being smart ass?
That's what they said in the movie. Come on. Shoot your eye out with that thing, kid.
Sushi chalk. I'm sorry, but once you've experienced the joys of making chalk drawings using chalk shaped like sushi, everyone lacks that certain je ne sais quoi. I don't know. It's a travesty that we've lived so long. It was in French. That we've lived so long with chalk. Yuck. That looks like chalk. So, like, I guess it makes it more exciting to draw with sushi.
I guess so.
Than ugly old chalk sticks.
I do like sushi.
Yeah. Aircraft vape app. Okay, this is dumb. Aircraft vape app that tells you how much you've smoked. Our mods tell you how much you smoke.
Yeah. When the bottle's empty, when the tank's empty, I know how much I've vaped.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's for them jewel. The aircraft is a perfect example of technology that serves a purpose we didn't realize was missing. It connects to phone via Bluetooth and allows a person to see just how big their vape hits were. Previously, people were only able to just judge this by the amount of smoke they inhaled. Wouldn't be vape they inhaled. How prehistoric. And then we have for the children in your life, if you give a bunny a beer. Add that to your children's library. Although rabbit alcoholism is vastly underreported, this book will help families understand the consequences that can flow when a bunny gets their first can of beer. Note, never give alcohol to rabbits. And then we got a Santa beard face warmer. A Santa hat and fake beard are good things to have this time of year, but typically those products aren't made for warmth. This version will keep your face warm all winter long, even after your loved ones tell you Christmas is over.
Boobies make a good face warmer too. Just saying.
What did you say?
I said boobies make a good face warmer too. Just saying.
True. But are they portable?
Depends.
Then we've got the pajamarolls.
Pajamarolls.
Ugly holiday sweaters had their day, but there are other kinds of equally festive apparel. I give you the pajamarol. And then we've got a logged pillow. Any self-respecting tree hugger is faced with the problem at least once in their life. What to do when you're indoors, a place where traditionally trees aren't allowed. For them, we suggest the log pillow, a marvel of the modern age. And then this is something everybody's going to want. A dabbing Squidward. Enough said. And that just bumped me back to the top because I gyrated my phone. Okay. And we're moving on to the Christmas tree dress. Oh, you gotta wear that to your Christmas party.
Wow. That's a bold statement there.
And y'all can't see with the comment up, but she's got Christmas presents for shoes. This is the outfit to wear if you're really, really, really into the holiday season. Also, dignity is overrated. And then we've got the Pooping Santa wine stopper. Who was it who said wine just tastes better when poured from a bottle using a stopper of Santa taking a poop? No one? Okay, thanks.
Ho, 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 pooping down your chimney. I used to get the horror block. This is like subscription thing.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple cool things in there. That's where like most of my t-shirts came from, all my weird t-shirts. But I got these wine stoppers. This reminded me of it. It wasn't Pooping Santa, but it was rotting like zombie fingers that go in the wine bottle. They're pretty cool.
Trippy. And then we've got combination volleyball foursquare game. Some people in your group want to play volleyball while others want to play foursquare. You might think this conflict could result in great acts of violence, but the cross-net game helps ease the conflict by combining both games in one package. I wonder if I can watch the games on ESPN. Whoever wrote this. Crap. Moving on to the Merry Dickmas Christmas card. Who wouldn't want to get a Christmas card of someone placing a male sex organ on top? Is that what that really is?
Well, pretty bright. It's a glowing.
Oh.
Just a glowing penis on top of the tree, dear.
Zoom in on it. Okay. Placing a male sex organ on top of a tree. You don't have to answer. I'm not listening. La, 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 la. Okay. I'm not reading their dumb things they say at the end. Mr. Hanky's ugly Christmas sweater. When you see the Mr. Hanky sweater at holiday parties, you know it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. Moving on to Bob Ross slippers.
That's when you need the poopery.
If you're painting happy little trees, maybe you need some weird-looking Bob Ross slippers.
Happy little trees with dicks on the top.
Do what?
Happy little trees with dicks on the top.
Exactly. Marty McFly Christmas ornament. This Back to the Future ornament can mean different things to different people. For movie fans, it's a loving tribute to beloved 80s movie. For others, it's a visual reminder of the question we're all asking. Is 2020 over yet?
Yeah, it's going to be continued.
I think there's like 3 more of these. A Mandalorian ugly holiday sweater with a baby Yoda. You know, for ugly sweaters, that's not a bad one for people.
I was going to say, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. This Mandalorian themed ugly holiday sweater shows that Baby Yoda is a force to be reckoned with. And then we've got mouthpiece minis. Passing a joint used to be a sign of communal sharing, but the pandemic changed that. These mouthpiece minis can fit on the end of a cigarette. It allows the old traditions to continue as long as everyone has their own mouthpiece. Okay, not going to get into how it goes back through the mouthpiece, but yeah, okay.
Yep.
Evel Knievel's stunt cycle. That might be fun. For people who grew up in mid-70s, the Evel Knievel cycle will bring back lots of great memories. It's not exactly weird, but you will likely see some strange reactions from nostalgic Gen Xers.
I used to have one of these.
Hmm?
I used to have one of these, the original version.
That's cool. What happened?
I don't know. I wish I still had it because it'd probably be worth a ton of money. But I probably Evil Knieveled it into the wall too many times, and he died.
He eviled it into the ocean.
Yeah.
And then we've got matching gingerbread man jumpsuits. Looking for a sweet outfit to wear during your holiday Zoom call with the family? How about matching gingerbread jumpsuits for men and women? It's just a suggestion. You don't have to get mad. Santa's throne. This cardboard Santa throne, and they got 2 people on it, is the perfect way to let Kris Kringle know he can rest for a few minutes at your house before continuing on his rounds. Yeah, we know what that chair is going to be used for.
Yeah. He's like, sit on my lap, baby. It's bad Santa.
I think that's it for the crazy gifts. So what would you all want off of that?
I still like the stuffed plague doctor, and that sweater was kind of cool.
I like the stuffed plague doctor too. Got another Florida man?
Do I?
Do you?
Do I? Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with the comments here.
I know I'm going to know.
What do I have? This is kind of, speaking of douchebags, let's see if I can find the correct picture to share. This guy. Okay. Whoa, I'm screwing it up. Let me flip that the right way. A private island off Key West sells for $8 million to a real world homeowner. So this guy, he actually bought this island. So, you may be saying, big deal. There's millionaires, that buy islands all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this guy, Thompson Island off Key West, for decades, the home of philanthropist and developer Edward B. Knight, was sold for $8 million to a man who owns another luxury waterfront property nearby, Andrew Lippy, who owns Real World Resort Compound, used for the 17th season of the MTV series. Last week, bought the gated island estate off A1A, close to the entrance of Key West. I think we'll be living in it for a while, Lippy said Wednesday. He said he was attracted to the property's history. We're very lucky. I'm very fond of older houses. He would only describe his family as large. Well, so what's so weird about that? Millionaire, billionaire, whatever, buys a house. Well, Andrew Lippy, days after buying the $8 million private island, this Florida man was busted for stealing $300 in merchandise from a Kmart store. According to arrest logs in Monroe County, reports from the Key West Police Department, Andrew Libby, 59, was charged with felony grand theft rap for allegedly swiping coffee makers, linen, and light bulbs from Kmart in Key West. According to the police report, the loot allegedly stolen by Lippy had a total value of approximately $300. What did he spend his whole load on the $8 million? And he didn't have any money left. And he
his load on it.
Yeah. The arrest came only a few short days after this person bought this island for $8 million. So it's like, did he just forget his wallet, forget his credit card or his checkbook, and was like, "Ah, screw it, I'm just gonna steal it"? Or is he just a kleptomaniac? Is he like a millionaire kleptomaniac that just had to go steal some shit and he got caught? It's
well, isn't the name of the game now? If you can't get it or afford it, you just take it. You take what you want.
Well, yeah, that does seem to be the trend in 2020.
Yeah.
Though
I would get arrested for it, they'd expect me to know better.
Yeah.
I can't get away with that kind of crap.
Yeah, it's okay to just go in the store and steal stuff now because you need it, right? It's only stuff. It can be replaced. They got insurance, right?
I went out to my car to get 16 cents out of it. I was 16 cents short for my drinks. And I was thinking, like, well, shoot, I need this. Can't I just take it? Like, just take it. And I'm thinking, no, of course not. People like me, you go to jail,
Yep.
Plus, I wouldn't do that anyway. All right.
So what's next?
Well, what's been big going on in the headlines kind of all over the world right now is, I was trying to fix the date on that. Those monoliths, right? And if you watched on Paranormal Soup Sunday, Jason covered, well, we had covered some of them, and then Jason covered it also. By then, it had been moved. Since then, another one appeared in Romania. And as of a few hours today, one had showed up in California.
Is that the
Well,
Is that the right picture?
the one to start out with will be the Romania ones. So, then one came up in California. We have videos of a photographer took pictures while it was actually being removed. We'll kind of debunk our guesses, like how we're saying, oh, it's going to be heavy, this and that. They do some things to show what it's really like and everything. And the video will go into even more detail. So it might put kind of a stop, not at least a stop to it. There'll probably be more copycat, but give some more answers to it at least. So first off, a mysterious monolith appears in Romania after unexplained metal vanished from Utah. So who or what put it there? The shiny triangular pillar was found on Batka Hill in the city of a place in northern Romania last Thursday. It was spotted a few meters away from the well-known archaeological landmark fortress, a fort built by the ancient people between 82 BC and AD 106. The peculiar find comes after a similar monolith was found in the Utah desert with no explanation, sparking speculation that it could have been the work of aliens, but it's most likely the work of a prankster inspired by science fiction novel Space Odyssey. In the book, latter made into a film by Stanley, a monolith first appears on Earth in Africa 3 million years ago, appears to confer intelligence upon a starving tribe of great apes to develop tools. The monolith is used as a tool by an alien race to investigate worlds across the galaxy and to encourage the development of intelligent life. In the book, the tribe approached the monolith, and unknown to them, their minds were being studied and the actions controlled by an alien race. The great apes used their tools to kill animals to eat meat and their starvation and to kill predatory leopard. Next day, the main character uses a club to kill the leader, awakening the intelligence development of humans. The book explores the technological innovation. It considers evolution has led to intelligent I lost something. Development of humans. In Utah, the pillar, which protruded approximately 12 feet from the red rocks, was spotted last Wednesday by BLM officials. However, the 3-sided structure was removed by an unknown party on Friday. Okay, so that one's gone. I mean, that was the one out here is gone. Popped up in Romania. Then today we found out there's one in California. Last month, a Odyssey-like monolith appeared in the Utah desert. Not long after, another identical-looking structure appeared in Romania. They've both since vanished. Men were photographed dismantling the Utah monolith, which we're going to show after. Now, yet another monolith has been discovered, this time in California. There's currently a monolith at the top of Pine Mountain in Atascadero, I don't know where even that is, with trio of pictures capturing the strange new monolith at the top of Pine Mountain. There's currently, wrong one again. According to the local newspaper, the monument appeared on the mountain Wednesday morning. Hikers naturally flocked to take in the shiny metal object. No one, not a marketing company or NASA or artists or pranksters or a movie studio or aliens, has come clean as the culprit behind the strange appearances. Well, duh, they're all copycat. What do we know, or what we do know, is that the Utah structure appeared to be made from stainless steel, standing at between 10 and 12 feet high. Who spotted, says a dude that found it. The Utah guy first brought it to the internet's attention November 19th, and it was installed illegally. We know about that. The BLM, wanting to take it out.
Black Lives Matter wants to take it out.
Bureau of Land Management. Unlike the Utah structure, the California one appears to be welded together at each corner and slightly slimmer. Can apparently be knocked over with a firm push. Reddit users have found it difficult to make headway into tracing the structure's origin, since Utah and Romania monoliths both vanished days after the discoveries. It seems likely the same will happen in the California one. Utah's case, Colorado adventure photographer I just lost it.
What okay. What's to do? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, he says he saw foremen dismantle it. When will this be clear? Okay, so now California's gone. Now we have, what is it? I'm confused. What do we have next after it? The video? Or no? Oh, I have one more article about the people dismantling it that has those 3 pictures. So this is going to be where photographers actually watched as it was dismantled. So it wasn't aliens that removed Utah's mysterious monolith after all. Human beings were responsible for removing that 10-foot metal monolith, which garnered attention after it was discovered. Days after the structure disappeared, the photographer revealed that 4 men showed up to remove it. His friend was also a witness to the removal. A few days later, he spoke with one of the men responsible for the removal, who reached out and asking for the photos that Newlands took. They took it away for a few reasons. Its litter, public lands are to be respected, and this was out of place in a pristine and sensitive environment. Plus, the monolith was in a secluded area of the desert, only accessible through a 4x4 dirt road with no designated parking area. Well, it had become a major attraction with the amount of people who are not familiar with desert landscapes. The damage to the land and the vehicles. It could be dangerous. I'm going to skip all the stuff we already read. So they went out there Friday to take photos. Before 9 p.m., they began to hear voices nearing their spot. 4 men approached the monolith, and the photographer and his group contemplated leaving so they can enjoy it for themselves like we did. You better have got your pictures, he recalled one man saying before he pushed the monolith, causing it to lean forward. Another quipped, "This is why you don't leave trash in the desert." All 4 of them began to push, and the monolith nearly landed on its side before they decided to push it back. It was at that point that the structure popped out and landed on the ground with a loud bang. They quickly broke it apart, and as they were carrying it to the wheelbarrow they had brought, I cut off too close to the bottom. True to the leave no trace motto, their friends pitched in to clean up some of the rivets that blew out upon impact, the epoxy, so they cleaned up after it. A few minutes after they arrived, the 4 identified men managed to dismantle, remove the odd structure that captured the world's attention. Either way, he maintains they made the right decision. The buzz around it had been disturbing the natural serenity of the desert. They seemed to be on a mission to take it out, which, to be honest, we all agreed with. It needed to come down. They were nice enough, but I have a feeling that when they saw us out there, it just confirmed for them why they were out there in the first place. You can literally see people trying to approach it from every direction and reach it. Yeah.
It's funny. See, that's what the media can do. Because, apparently that monolith has been there for the last 4 years. And nobody gave a damn about that monument. It was just sitting there doing its thing every day. And then all of a sudden it's in the media. And then it became a big old shit show.
Exactly.
That's media for you. Let's draw attention to it. And now it has to be removed because it's...
And then they passed it over to the local police.
Send it to Romania.
And then is that the video of them like removing it?
I got it up here. Let me do this, and that, and get rid of this, and here we go.
All right. That's why you have contingency plans, because that took me an hour and a half to find. And I thought it'd be easier. So I'm glad I had the backup plan. All right, y'all wanted the magnet test. So I didn't bring a strong enough one, but not sticking. Okay, those are the attempts. And then, let's see. So is it solid? Not solid. Sounds a little bit like a cardboard box. And then you got rivets and handprints probably from Diesel Dave going all the way up. And then it's 3 different panels. You can see there. So all the panels are separate and then riveted. Hollow, riveted, not magnetic.
Okay. Who does this kind of stuff? Okay, the intrepid explorers go down to investigate the alien life form.
Maybe this year for Christmas, instead of decorating my yard with lights and stuff, maybe I'll just put a monolith up in the yard.
Do it. Do it. That's funny.
Just put a monolith in the yard. Just call it a day.
Put some lights and some tinsels around it.
Yeah.
So that should take a lot of question out of things.
Yeah. So I thought this was a cool picture, though. Gotta put this one up there for the full effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I'll put a monolith out in my yard and just put a spotlight shining straight up out of it.
Do it. Even if it's like a Christmas one, the spotlights that come up with the little thingies. But I think a beam is better.
Yeah.
Can't those things, those Christmas things, be a spotlight if you don't have the little card on it? I had a really good fishing spotlight. I don't have it anymore. Those big yellow spotters, about that big.
Yeah, they got to take it down because they were worried about people going out there to look for it and then getting lost and dying in the desert. Hey!
Plus, it's BLM land, and I had to have a pass. I could go camping for free at any BLM land with my family, but you can't just be there.
Yeah. Yeah, when I used to go out there to the kite buggy events and stuff, it was on BLM property. It was on Lake Ivanhaw, however you say it. Pretty awesome. 35 square mile dry lake bed.
Nice. Any cool like fossils or rocks or anything in there?
No, I did bring home a scorpion though in my bag. That was fun. Not on purpose. Yeah.
What'd you do with it? Put it under a black light in your room?
No, I didn't know it was there. And I came in and I'd like put my bag down next to the bed, and it was like the next morning I got up and Darcy was still in bed, and all of a sudden she's like, ow! The thing crawled in the bed and it bit her twice, stung her twice. They don't bite, they sting. But yeah, it nailed her twice. And then she found it in the bed and ended up keeping it in a terrarium for the next several months. But yeah, they're worried about people going out there and getting lost. I say, hey, let them go, let them get lost.
Get lost.
That thins out the herd,
Mm-hmm. Helps natural selection just a little bit faster.
Yeah. So I got one more story here that Jamie sent me, actually. Missing man found clinging to a capsized boat 86 miles off the Florida coast. Wasn't it his lucky day? If Stuart B. wasn't already thankful for this Thanksgiving, he sure is to be now. The 62-year-old man was rescued from the bow of his capsized boat early Sunday morning after a passing ship found the vessel bobbing roughly 86 miles off the Florida's east coast. A day after B was reported missing, authorities said. B had set out in his 32-foot boat early Friday evening from Port Canaveral and experienced mechanical issues the following day that disabled his boat and left him adrift. The U.S. Coast Guard said in a statement it was while B was sleeping sometime after midnight on Sunday that authorities said he was abruptly woken by water rushing into the cabin, forcing him out of one of the boat's hatches. He clung to the tip of the bow where he was finally rescued just after sunrise when the crew on a container ship called Anglais saw him waving his shirt in the air. He's like, don't pass me up, bitches. Photos posted to Facebook show B swimming to a lifesaver and then climbing up the Anglais ladder, and he appeared to be soaked to the bone. Well, no shit, he was in the ocean, man. Why wouldn't he be soaked? Like, he's soaked to the bone, really? Well, maybe there's a reason for that. The ocean was pretty wet last time I checked. So there's some pictures. Of him climbing aboard. Yep, he looks wet. Amazing.
Wouldn't have thought that.
Wouldn't have thunk it. Exactly. Lisa B., who identified Stuart B. as her uncle, reacted with great emotion as the photos and the rescue in a message to HuffPost on Monday. I can't stop crying, she said. Though B's family longs to see him again, she said he's not expected to return to dry land until Tuesday. He's still on the cargo ship, I'm told, but he's in good spirits. I can't wait to see him on dry land. I bet he's in good spirits because even though he's on the ocean, at least he's in a bigger boat now. We're going to need a bigger boat. Angles, whatever. The name of the boat departed Honduras on Friday and is scheduled to arrive in Wilmington, Delaware on Tuesday, according to the ship tracking website Marine Traffic. Lisa B. said that her uncle reportedly asked the U.S. Coast Guard not to retrieve him from the Anglais, reasoning that he would just ride the container ship back to the U.S. soil. If you knew my uncle, you would probably expect nothing less for him to say something like that. I'm shaking my head quite a bit this morning at the situation, she wrote on Facebook post Sunday. Yeah, he's like, went out in a little boat, sank. They found him. Luckily he got found. Yeah, he's got a good something to be thankful for Thanksgiving, because at least there weren't like huge sharks, pecking at his bones.
Definitely as a guardian angel.
Yeah, that could be a good possibility. Because wasn't it last week we were talking, or the week before we were talking about the giant great white that was cruising the coastline here?
What do you mean, Don and Brent? Does anyone still light their hands with the lighter for quick relief? Like, what do you mean?
Does kind of look like a wet Jim Carrey.
Kind of does. You come back with the volleyball with the face drawn on it.
Not too kidding. It's Stuart B. Stuart B. Happy they plucked his ass out of the ocean. I know that.
He'd be happy.
He'd be happy.
Is that it for the articles?
I think so.
Well, we are at 10:24, and I was thinking we could do some ghost boxing since the veil is very thin right now. We are in post full moon eclipse energy. We are in all of our retrograde planets are now direct or in shadow, and got Saturn moving closer to Jupiter right now. So right now our intuitions are heightened, our psychic abilities are heightened, communication, all that. So I'm a little curious to see if with everybody we get something different than we normally get on the box, or we can do cards or play with the box for a little bit, and if we have time, do cards at the end.
That's what she said. Just play with the box for a little bit. Ghost box. Come on. Right?
I brought you a lunchbox. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like that person.
Which one?
That Laura mentioned. If it's the one I'm thinking of. There's two people I get mixed up. One of them is kind of a shyster. Warming your hands over a candle. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, I do. When I'm outside sometimes, I'll flick it in my hands a little bit. Real quick and that kind of thing. Usually I warm my lighter up in my hands when it gets too cold and the butane won't come out. We have to, keep shaking it and warming it in your hands a little. Oh, there's a couple different guys named that. There's a legitimate and a non.
Good evening, spirits. Would you like to talk to us this evening? You're like, what?
They had said ready and yes, like as you were setting up.
Who's here with us tonight?
Just
When I stay already over my head. No. That I don't realize. On your hair. Okay. Yeah. You told me that finish.
How are you doing tonight, spirits? Did you hear that?
And
Beautiful.
to do the thing. More prayer. German straight.
Who's beautiful?
A little the mountain. Even say great towers. Seems beautiful.
What's beautiful? Who's beautiful?
Cool.
We're listening to you. The stage is yours. What do you have to say?
Connection.
All the way from a far. No.
Yeah. Well, vision. On these.
I snagged my garnet.
Really. You.
Is it? Happen.
Here and
I'm using the spiritus.
Is it easier for you guys to communicate times like this?
Wonderful.
and see my stretchy. Nice to
Trophy. Unlocked. Please.
Provide him.
As
Flap. Okay. Yeah.
The Smith. Sure, love.
All right. Good night, Zach. Can the spirits tell Zach good night?
They did.
I think they did.
When you said it, they said good night.
Yeah.
We have Vic.
Yeah, we should have shown the that video clip that you did when we did the Voices from Beyond about Larry. What was his name? Larry Grimes or something?
Oh, yeah.
When it said his name, that was like clear as a bell. That was pretty awesome.
That was cool. We can clip it next week.
Yeah.
Nice.
You heard him say Jupiter, Lori?
Any messages for Debbie tonight? It's her birthday. It'd be cool if you could tell her happy birthday.
Yep. What?
Fuck up.
Let me just now.
No.
What?
Can somebody tell Debbie happy birthday?
Which one of you am like?
Can any of mine over here tell Debbie happy birthday, please? On Rob's box.
Right?
On
That's
those
me.
spots. Can you say happy birthday or birthday, whichever is easier? I would love it. Only if you're able.
Yes.
Can you play birthday music?
Sit.
Well,
Sudden breeze. Like a
Tap it again.
I thought I heard it say breeze and then sudden breeze.
Yep.
Yeah.
in a tree going.
Beautiful.
Of your rid of some
Nope.
pretty low.
Fat.
yep.
Little bit talking a little
Lori thinks she heard part of birthday. Listen back. We can get a birthday greeting. We are definitely clipping that.
Yeah.
keep them.
Cousin Rihanna would like to know if spirits still have birthdays. If you'd like to ask them, Rob.
Fact. Hey.
Do you celebrate birthdays in the spirit world?
Yes.
That they put. You want to see a mirror? Please let go.
She like no, and like kind of laughed.
Your son.
First. What?
We're constantly.
But look. Down. The foot around.
2, 3, 4. Circle.
Oh, you mirror.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank
Me, everyone's.
Come on. 7.
Okay.
And less wild and take a little bit of your for me.
Does anybody have any questions?
No, no. So, but not enough.
Phenomena.
Just that's what she said, huh? She can say better than I can.
Phenomena.
Ramadan.
Situation tires to you.
Are there any spirits that have a birthday tonight?
Tiny bit up, little.
Must
And the
what?
your ear, two ways of your.
Three.
Chickens.
Chickens? I
10.
always hear chickens.
7.
Why did the 7 chickens cross the street? Did you hear birthday?
Here.
What?
6.
Ma'am.
Are there any messages for Linda?
And she, like I said, when
Did you ask for Cheesecake Mafia?
Yeah. The chickens chase you.
gosh,
At least it's not gorillas chasing me.
Beetle. What?
the organized.
Second.
You won't believe this, Rob, but my battery's almost full. It's
Really?
still on green, and just a little bit that was missing when I started. What the hell?
Is there any messages for Rawl tonight?
So I guess so
He's like gonna say what?
there it is. It's like the one nothing. Your teeth, so you're always
So, just for validation spirits, can you tell me
Russ Wild.
what this is or what color it is?
Fond of
5. Really. After. I know.
It's a light. It is a light. Anybody else hear that?
Just stop. That's Spanish. Anything.
Can you tell me what color this light is? There's two colors on it.
Okay.
Watching.
You
It's
keep on. No.
stop. When I
Through the windshield is there sadness.
on the side. Back. Good.
Anything.
Sass.
Learning like they match with just each other.
So spirits are the way the planets align up. Does that help you in communication at all?
Oh. Smell.
You go.
Wife. You. Flick.
Irritating. And I'm just gonna pretty much eat.
Hello.
Hello.
In the fridge out. I'll get some.
Was there a female maybe trying to come through?
Cool. Bangs a little bit. Trim your.
John.
Beyond.
Nick.
Facing.
Nick too.
Come on.
I don't. The man to the you.
Are you held down by the man? Do the spirits have rules where you guys are at? Are there rules? Can you travel to wherever you want?
Like, do you want to do it with a cat?
John.
Almost.
Of
Vision you. Tunnel. Be beyond. Queen. The
Are you free to travel wherever you want to travel, or are there rules that keep you in certain areas?
Was
Keep them?
okay.
put
death of a
till
That's it. So now, Ela.
burn it up. So
Nope.
Louise. Cool. Energy.
White.
I did hear something about daffodils.
Type on your hair. Didn't mean
I thought I heard daffodil. I don't know if it said dab something or daff.
The
it.
I still haven't ordered that part, so it's hard to hear over my like computer fan. Keep wiping my crystals off.
Pen. I'm just gonna if it's and then
What's that pig?
Yep.
ten.
I have get it's just so you don't
Yelt. Right.
just so you don't
Those are some kinky spirits.
to make sure that they just
I've heard breeze like several times. And I don't think she's in here tonight, but when my friend Wendy comes in here, that's her nickname is Breeze.
Son, you are.
Wondering where she's at.
yeah, I want you to feed these.
I hear a hello. Hello. Someone might be trying to come through. Is somebody trying to come through to say hello? Who are you? We're listening. Do you need something? Are you looking for something? Do you know your name?
Try. Or leave. Please can.
Show that.
I'm just gonna pretty much even it.
Good.
Past
Can one of the spirits tell us what the next holiday is going to be coming up?
come on.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Do you still celebrate holidays with your loved ones from the other side? When you see the living celebrating, do you come around and celebrate? If you had families?
And then
Tarawa.
I thought it said para-unity.
You like what?
I thought it said para-unity.
Whoa. Definitely clipping that if that's what they said.
Yeah, that weird thing on my screen, if I lean over this way, it shows up. It's just my green screen freaking out with the light. Or is it?
Nope.
Dun dun dun.
Spirit, show yourself. Dun dun dun.
Saturated. What?
Kind of threat.
All right, spirits. It's about the end of the show, so we're going to turn this off in a minute. If you have any last messages, now's the time. Get him.
and Trent's gonna go in and nicely. Oh,
What are you watching?
right here. This-
The situation.
That's too high.
That is pretty weird. What situation are you watching? Message, Amanda.
I saw there's something who's saying it before that. What are you watching out for?
Not enough.
Banana nut. Phenomena. I didn't know what it just said.
What situation are you watching?
Turn it off. So have a look. So I'm just gonna.
Does it involve the living?
I'm just gonna pretty much even.
Done with the Smith. Right.
All right, spirits, can you tell us good night?
Well,
So your ear always.
Good night, spirits, and thank you.
Gonna turn the spirit box off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
good.
Thank you for talking with us, spirits. Good night.
Thank you.
I think I heard it when I said I'm gonna turn the spirit box off. I was like, no.
He's like, no.
Well, anyway, that'll wrap up another Weird Wednesday. Hope you all have a great week. Thanks, as usual, for being here, each and every one of you. And we'll see you for Sunday's Paranormal Soup. And I was totally bummed today when I saw that Jason's other dog passed away today. Not one, but 2. I sent him a note, and I said, well, they must have wanted to be together. So it goes. Pets don't live long enough, that's for sure.
For sure.
But anyways, we will catch you guys Sunday for Paranormal Soup. Have a great rest of the week. Have a lovely weekend, and we will catch you laters.